beat around the bush today. We'll get straight fucking into this fucking useless performance. Bottle job fucking bollockses. None of them deserve to wear the fucking red and white jersey today. None of them. Fucking useless. The whole fucking lot of them. How can you not get up for a fucking game when you're going out against Man City in your own fucking back garden? And these fucking wankers let them fucking piss all over us. Going up to the referee, screaming for this, screaming for that. How about playing the fucking match and fucking doing your job instead of fucking wishing fucking one team after another? It's fucking useless. The performance of Zinchenko, the whole back line, maybe Saliba might have got about a 4 or 5 out of 10. The rest of them are fucking Tomiyasu. No, I won't even get into it. How fucking bad was he? Gabriel pricking around again, passing the fucking ball to. Like, how can you do that as a professional footballer? I don't understand. Fucking the whole lot, like Martinelli, and don't even get me started about fucking Eddie Nketiah. 20 fucking matches, 4 goals this season. About since 2016-17 or something like that, he has scored, I think it's 15 goals. He's leading the line for us tonight against Man City. He was leading the line for us. How can you have him fucking up front? I'd rather Trossard or Martinelli up front. And Martinelli was shy. He's fucked. He's gone. Xhaka, useless today. He's just drained. He's bollocks tired. That's what it is. We're dependent on an 18, 19-year-old young for a Saka to bring us on. League's over. It's done. Forget about it. And I was talking to Kyle Walsh earlier on, and we were talking about if we lose this today, Man United, forget Man City. Man United will finish ahead of us. We're coming toward. We're 100% hopefully coming toward. Because after that performance, it's fucking useless. No plan B. Nothing. Fucking plan A, that's it. If it doesn't work after that, forget about it. Forget about it. We have no fucking plan. There's nothing. There's so much things I want to fucking say all at once. Manny, well, fucking help me out. Jesus.
What can I say, mate? I mean, I was actually doing a watch-along with Stephen Featley, and that poor fella had to leave at half-time. And here's the thing. You know, there were some really good moments in the game that we did. Central, good to have you. Gemma, good evening. Hope you're well.
Hiya. Sorry, I was muted.
What? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, listen, we did have a few good chances, but again, it was all those mistakes. And I don't want to actually go into those chances because good teams and good players bury those chances. We failed to do that. And the defensive mistakes, again, were what cost us the goals. Now, Tomiyasu, here's the thing. A lot of us were calling for Tomiyasu to come in and replace Ben White, who looked absolutely awful in the games he played against United, Everton and Brentford. But for him to deliver that sort of a performance, was it the nerves? Was it, fear? I just don't know. He allowed Jackie Grealish, of all people, to give him the runaround. And, he put Grealish put Tommy under so much pressure. And, of course, Tommy felt he had no option but to try and attempt that ridiculous pass back, which was brilliantly intercepted by Kevin De Bruyne for the first goal. And then, Gabriel on his 100th appearance, you thought that he would put in a more assured display. How many times he was giving the ball away? You just said it, Del. And of course, his ridiculous work for that third goal, I cannot forgive him for that. Simple as that. Tomiyasu as well. He had no business losing sight of Grealish for that second goal. It was a day when the defense, who were expected to really put on a good show against an attack like City's, was expected to do well, and they flopped miserably. I've believed right now, Del, mind you, that we would have a chance of getting in behind that back line because at our best, our midfield and our forward line actually made City's back line, makeshift back line of 3 centre-backs, look like absolute amateurs. But, there was some, I think the defending on their side was, in as much as it was effective, at times it could be clumsy, and they were clumsy with the ball at their feet. So we did have some chances. I didn't know that the penalty was as good as it was going to get. And of course, when you have someone like Eddie Nketiah given those chances and failing miserably, what can you say? So this is now a huge wake-up call for Mikel Arteta. He got lucky against Brentford, mind you. A lot of people have been criticizing the referees for not doing their job, and he had the nerve to say, I want my 2 points back. Well, you know what? You had your chance, man, to get 3 points today. And what did you do? You put up that ridiculous performance, horrendously late substitutions with about 15 minutes or 10 minutes to go when the game was almost done and dusted. You didn't make the changes that you needed to make. You are still so... I think that there must be some sort of a bust-up between him and Kieran Tierney, because for Zinchenko now to play in 4 consecutive games like that and play in all of those 360 minutes and Tierney not to get a look in despite his finer qualities, what the hell is going on? I don't want to panic. We do still have a game in hand, but Arteta now really needs to either shape up or ship out.
Yep.
There's no other option here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and please do hit the like button, subscribe. Kyle Walsh, I'll go to you because I think I'm gone fucking mad altogether.
There, boy. I'm sorry about. I know this is your channel. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking.
Walk away.
I'm fucking feeling here now, man. There's a lot of things that needs to be fucking said, and there's a lot of people needs to wake the fuck up and realise what the fuck is going on with this club of ours. That was an absolute fucking disgrace out there tonight. This is where we're fighting to win the league title, and that's the performance we put in. If you can't raise the fucking standards for a fucking game like that, don't put the fucking jersey on. You're a fucking disgrace to the club, every fucking one of them. And wake the fuck up! Tomiyasu, useless! Gabriel, useless! Shevchenko, fuck off! Odegaard, captain of this club! Captain of our club! He's a fucking disgrace! And don't even get me started with Eddie fucking Nketiah, because I break his little fucking face in the dressing room today. The little fucking prick. He's useless! I want Arteta, Edu, Vinay, Garnicay, Kroenkes, the board, the fucking 90% of the players out of the fucking club come August. Losing mentality. Losers. Every fucking one. And so is the likes of Martin Keown. And the fucking like so-called legends of this club. And the fucking talking shit. Now everyone that's on this fucking panel and everyone that's in the chat and everyone that looks at this, if you want top fucking 4, get it. You're fucking, just get it. Because I couldn't give a fuck anymore. Top 4, I don't want top 4. I want number 1. You can't give me number 1. Fuck off. You don't deserve to be at this club. Too much bullshit going on there, boy. With the fans, with ex-players, with the manager, with the players. Jesus fucking Christ. I saw fucking Odegaard and Haaland and they're fucking laughing. Having a conversation at half-time in the tunnel and then on the pitch. And I see fucking Shaka talking to fucking one of the boys and say, oh yeah, all laughs, all smiles. Well, who's fucking smiling now?
Yeah, exactly.
Bring out the league title. The league is over. I don't want to hear this bullshit of we have a game in hand and we're all this and that. We're fucking finished. There's no league title coming to the Emirates. Wake the fuck up, everybody.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's it. And I'm fucking fuming. 2 decades. 2 fucking decades. Jesus fucking Christ.
We'll be waiting another fucking 2 decades for the looks of it. Darren, what are you thinking, Darren?
Well, I wasn't hopeful before this game. I predicted 4-2 City. Somebody told me, was I having a nightmare or a dream last night on Facebook? And then I've just replied, well, I weren't far off, was I? You know. Yeah, I mean, really, to analyse that 90 minutes, you got to question Arteta's team selection straight away. Tomiyasu coming back in, thrown in like that. Is Ben White injured? I don't know. He's not playing well. But, you know, it's not just the defence. I think the whole thing, defence, midfield and strike. So let's start with up front. So Eddie Nketiah's had 3 chances in that game. 2 headers and one where he's come in and he's stuck his leg out. It might have been offside anyway. But he's missed them all. And when you look at the last one, when we were 3-1 down, you look at his technique, it's all wrong. He's not even got his feet are stuck to the floor and then his head's prodding. He's not, you know, and when you see things like that, again, you try and tell these other fans that the bloke is substandard. We're taking on Man City that have got a world-class manager and have got a multi-billion, £1 million squad. You're not going to beat them. It was never going to happen, right? So Martinelli, the next one, right? I'm now calling him Martin Hayes Ellie, because if anyone remembers Martin Hayes, when he used to run, he was hunched over, bent over like this. And that's what Martinelli is. As soon as people start waking up to the fact even this boy ain't good enough, right? I'm sorry to make you cry and suffocate your dream and all this of Arteta and everything. Martinelli's a £9 million signing. We've just signed Trossard for 30 million, who comes on with 15 minutes left and shows more endeavour, more skill. He's more dangerous. Martinelli looks like a little lost, scared boy. I'm sorry. He's had his chance. It's gone. It's finished. It's over. Jorginho, I've seen on another podcast, somebody gone, yeah, he did all right. Well, that's all right. That's all right then, is it? Just doing all right against Man City when you're competing for the title? No, it ain't all right. It's not good enough. What did he create? He put a couple of balls through that were average, didn't let anybody down. But to want to beat Man City at home to win the title, that's not going to get you the title. It's not. I'm sorry. And then, you go back to Tomiyasu. I mean, De Bruyne took that first goal, I thought, really, really well. I mean, it was a mistake by Tomiyasu, but, he took that goal really, really well. And then the other goals. But let's look at our penalty, right? I'm watching the game. I never jumped off my sofa and went, penalty, right?
Yeah.
No. I was shocked when the referee gave that penalty. I was shocked. It looked like two players just bumping into each other. So we were lucky to get one. Lucky to get one. And I'm afraid we need to take... We're never going to get rid of Arteta. We're never going to get a championship with the squad until all our fans start getting on board and start giving tough love out to the manager, tough love out to the team. And what that means is when they make a mistake in the stadium, you get on their back and you shout and you hound and you tell them what it means to play for Arsenal Football Club, not expanding their egos far, far much more than what they are, because they'll just say, give me the paycheck, and they'll be here this next season, then the season after that, have another contract. Yeah, so if you want any league titles, if you want any top fours, if you want any Europa Cups, if you want any FA Cups, start supporting your club properly.
Yes, exactly, Darren. 100%. Central, I come to you there. What did you make of the game, mate?
I knew. When Partey's announced he's injured, I go, oh shit.
Yeah.
Now we got nothing, no backup midfielder. And it's really shocking that the Arsenal City game's not on TV. It's not on TV. It's like shocking to me. Why it's not on TV? It's like it's possibly the biggest game so far, the biggest game in Arsenal's history. Not history, but
I
the
watched
season.
it on Prime.
It's on Prime.
Yes, it was on Prime. I
don't have Prime. I don't have Prime, but man, the title race is over, man. It's over. Same shit again.
Yeah,
like
100%.
It's like what the hell? Like if Saka, I think like there's no any. I can't really find any like truly positives. It's just like it's the same shit. We haven't beat Man City since 2015. Like it's just like how, and then every time we're going to like a big game, we bottle it. Like the only like I'm not gonna like give my hopes up. The only reason we would get back to the top of the table if City start slipping up games, but I don't see it's gonna happen. We got Villa on Saturday, and don't know about Villa. I don't know about Villa. They They could show up. They might not turn up. We can't
Yeah,
really predict the future.
Central, I'll tell you what'll happen. Emery will do a job on us. I can't see us winning that game. I'm being fucking honest. I can't see us winning any game. It's the plan A. Doesn't work, we're fucked. It's as simple as that. Emery will have about fucking 3 or 4 different plans.
That's why. Danny there in the comments there, or I think it was Danny, he mentioned Odegaard and that we grew up and we saw Vieira and Tony Adams. I just want to say one thing there. As far as I'm concerned, Odegaard, captain of this club, is absolute embarrassing. Pack his fucking bags and fucking back to fucking Norway. Yeah. The little fucking prick. Not fucking good enough.
Yeah. No, I was the exact same there. Looking at them at half time and they're there like this. Ha 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 ha. What? Hold on. What are you fucking laughing at? First of all, you are in a fucking title race, mate. You're playing against your big fucking rivals. Now who's fucking laughing? Haaland's fucking laughing. Fuck off. That's bullshit.
Did you see Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira fucking laughing and having conversations before games?
Exactly.
No, they fucking didn't. This is the Arsenal. And he's fucking laughing with Haaland. With Man City, a fucking plastic club. The fucking prick walking all over our history and our tradition. Modern football is a fucking joke.
The fucking... And here, see the prick when fucking Grealish scored. He's there standing there taking pictures of Grealish. Mate, you're after going 2-1 up in the Emirates against Arsenal and you're taking a picture. You fucking prick. I would have bleeding boxed the cunt around. And it's
we're not professional fucking footballers. But if we were playing a fucking game tomorrow morning and I had to go up to Dublin and play against you and we were the Wexford team and you're the Dublin team, I guarantee you, and I know you, I wouldn't fucking speak a word to you until after the game. Because 100%. As far as I'm concerned, we're up there to win that fucking game. And these guys are getting hundreds of thousands. They're a fucking shambles and they're a disgrace to Arsenal Football Club. Everyone, I want them out. Every one of them.
Gemma, what do you make of it? What's your sort of thought on the game?
I found it shocking. It was disgraceful. Like, me and my mate, we were talking yesterday because he's a massive Arsenal fan. And he was like, I think we'll beat City. I was like, maybe, you don't know. I was like, I think it will be 3-2 Arsenal. And he said 3-2 Arsenal as well. But I don't get, like, this is what we said. He never brings that new guy on, Jacob. He's been here 2-3 weeks. Yeah, and he's not brought him on in a game. So it's either he don't like him or I don't know. It's stupid. Like, why buy someone and then say, oh yeah, you're sitting on the bench for the next 3 weeks?
I look, come here. It smells to me that I do as well. We're not forgetting about this prick as well because he's the fucker who was supposed to. Fair enough, Arteta got us here. The players got us here. They're all wore out, by the way. Shaka, you could see it when he's nearly straight through on goal. The ball just went a small bit ahead of him. He didn't have the fucking energy to fucking sprint after. He couldn't. His legs are gone. You know what I mean? And
there should have been 2 penalties for Arsenal anyway, because I don't know if any of you guys did watch it on Prime. Jack Grealish fell, pushed the ball. That should have been a penalty. Handball. Then I think it was Gabriel or Nketiah. The ball touched Haaland's shoulder. That should have been a penalty and a handball.
I'm not too
sure. Xhaka was our best player in the first half. He was putting balls in. He was dangerous. But what dawned on me in the second half was somebody just putting in, you're right. He ain't got the legs for a start. He had a chance to score inside the box.
Yeah,
and just
that's what I'm saying.
Right?
He couldn't get it.
Xhaka is a prime example of a player that Arsenal buy that's very good, but unfortunately, they just ain't world class.
Exactly.
They're not gonna beat Man City, your Chelseas, your Uniteds, and all this.
Yep.
They ain't gonna sustain it over a season. They might have a one-off game where they get a goal and score against these big clubs. But as for sustaining it over 38 games in the Premier League, it ain't happening. So if we'd have shipped Xhaka out 3 or 4 seasons ago, like we should have done, none of this will be happening now.
Yep.
Yeah, Manny, what do you have to say? I just need to grab my charger. I'll be 1 second, Manny. Just go ahead there.
Darry.
Yeah, I actually want to segue back. Yeah, actually, I want to segue back to what you said, Mr. Sullivan. Sir, that was brilliant. Here's the thing. We had the option back in the day when Wenger was manager to sign N'Golo Kante fresh from his league title win with Leicester City. But instead, because the penny pincher, Monsieur Wenger, didn't want to spend a bit too much more money for the agent fees, we ended up with Xhaka instead. And look where that left us. Chelsea went on to achieve so many things, and we've been sort of left far behind. Now, a lot of things are going to say, well, take a look at Kante. He's been crocked for the best part of the last 12 months, didn't make the World Cup squad. He may not be of that much use anymore while Xhaka's still playing and doing a job, and maybe you're right. But having said that, you take a look at the job that Xhaka's doing. As you would agree, Darren, it might be enough against some of the smaller teams, but against the bigger teams, when he was needed to, stay the course, he couldn't do so. And it was a bit of a surprise to me that he was replaced by Fabi Vieira, but in essence, not surprising. I actually wanted to see Odegaard being replaced by Vieira, because although he was able to get maybe a few balls into the box, he was being out-muscled off. It's ironic we talk about how Fabi Vieira doesn't have enough meat on his bones and can be muscled off easily. Odegaard is like, candy floss, or how we call it back in the UK. It's ridiculous. He's so soft, he could easily fall over. Since when did Arsenal Football Club end up with a bunch of softies in our team? Oh, wait a minute. We've always had softies under Wenger. But, it just goes to show that the chickens have come home to roost regarding the transfer window. Apart from Trossard, who's looked good, I know you didn't rate Jorginho, and maybe he didn't have as good a performance as expected. But put into perspective, there were a few decent things he did. He certainly didn't look like a bad player, and you agree that he didn't let us down. And I think it's just ridiculous again how, once again, it's our business in the transfer window that's let us down. And here's one thing we all need to agree on. We cannot in any way exonerate Mikel Arteta from this, because you would think that a manager like Arteta, who supposedly has the drive to want to make the club do better, to try to get these results, to try and take the team forward, you would think that he would be in the ear of Edu and the top brass saying, we need to get some more players. Edu, pull your finger out of your mouth. Get away from the barbecue. Leave the jet skis at home and do some work. And he's resourceful enough to try and pay a stupid kickback to a club in Sao Paulo to ensure a business relationship with that club for newer players. Why can't he get some more decent players in the transfer market? Why can't he look a little bit high and low to find some better examples instead of focusing on the most expensive ones and then just backing away when he realizes he doesn't have the cash and then shopping in Poundland, as my good mate Stephen Featley would say. But Arteta's really, we have to sort of bring him now into this, and we can't exonerate him either. If Arteta wants credit for the results he's getting, he has to take his share of the blame for not being able to get the players into the club. I don't know if the players don't like Arteta, but he has to really, questions have to be asked of him. And again, I will say this. This is going to be a lesson to you, Mikel. I'm going to paraphrase Sylvester Stallone. How do I say this? Yeah, the Premiership isn't all sunshine and rainbows.
Yep.
It's a nasty league. It's a mean league. And you may think of yourself as a top manager. You may think your team is a top team, but you're going to get beaten down too many times. And if you allow teams to keep you down, they will keep you down. They're going to hit you hard. But remember, Mikel, it isn't just about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. You took a big hit today. How do you move forward from this? That is how you win. You think you're worth the credit you want as a manager who can win the Premiership? Go and win the Premiership. Do whatever you want. But you've got to be willing to take these hits and not point fingers at anyone saying that you didn't get the points you wanted because the linesmen were incompetent or you had too many injuries or anybody. You need to stand up and accept that you need to be at fault as well. Because you know what? Cowards make excuses. And if you're going to make excuses the way you've just done, you're a coward. You're not a winner. So it's all on you, Mikel. How you respond will define your time as Arsenal manager. Go ahead, Mr. Walsh.
Manny, you're spot on. And you said there about Arteta and about the way he wants to bring in other players now. This man has spent 400 million on this crop of fucking shit that's not good enough to lead us to win a Premier League title. Odegaard, not good enough. Trossard, good player. Is he Premier League? Is he going to win the Premier League? No, I don't think so. Martinelli, Saka, Eddie and Kiki. I could name out the whole lot of them. To me, they're not good enough for my club to where I want my club to be. And that's number one. I don't see any winning mentality within those players. I don't see no winning mentality within that management. Arteta was like a lost dog on the touchline tonight. He had no idea. No idea. And he was talking to himself. Now, if they don't fucking deliver league titles, I want them out. No more fucking excuses with these fucking players and this manager. I'm fucking sick of it. And the fucking fans cop yourselves on top 4. Well, fuck you and fuck your top 4. I want the Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll just read out a few of these comments. My laptop is a bit low on charge here. If it goes, I'll be coming back in on my phone, but we'll go ahead anyway. I just want to read out a few of these, and please do like and subscribe if you don't mind, please, if you're new to the channel. Peter McGowan, fucking Zinchenko shit last 3 games. You know, now know why City sold him. I was thinking the exact same thing, Peter. Exact same fucking thing. He had a good, first three months or whatever of the season. He's sort of gone down the hill, but look, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Selling Ketia, mate. Yep. I agree with you. I wouldn't even sell him. I'd fucking give him away for free. Get him off the wage book. Who's going to sign him? He is low Premiership team. As I said, he scored 4 goals or something this season, and he's played 20 games. No, I'm sorry. Not having it. Paul's in out. Big up, Paul. Hope you're doing well. Hi, all. Believe is still there. For me, 100%, always will be. Champions League is our target. Title would be a huge bonus. I won't even go in there yet. I don't have enough charge on my laptop to talk to you, Paul. Odegaard is a pansy. Well, see, this is the thing. Is it footballers nowadays? Should we wake up? You know, Kyle, you'll remember this when Holland came to town, when Ireland were trying to qualify for the 2002 World Cup. We had to play the likes of Kluivert, Edgar Davids, Overmars. I think Van der Sar was in goal. Fucking unreal Dutch team. Roy Keane, they landed in fucking Dublin. Roy Keane fucking mowed Overmars over. I still think he's in the fucking air. And that's what we needed tonight. We needed our captain to fucking absolutely smash one of their players up. Welcome to the fucking Emirates. We're here to win a fucking league, not just beat yous. And what did we do? We bent over and took everything they fucking gave us.
There, boy. I put a video together today and I put it up there on my channel. And I meant what I said, that tonight was a war. That I wanted the players to go in there. The game was a war. You look at your opponent in the eye and you give it to him and say to him, I'm here for you tonight. I saw fucking nothing from that team tonight. No desire, no will to win, no passion, no fight, nothing. Nothing.
But Kyle, how the fuck are you expecting to get something, right? When the manager can't even come out after the Everton game and fucking name and shame every one of the bastards who played fucking shit. Because he fucking didn't. You get in the Fergie used to do it and he was fucking excellent at it. Go out and say, you played shit, and you played fucking shit. And do it in the press conference. Call the bastards out. They're on about 100 and something a fucking week. Minimum. And you're expecting me to fucking sit down on me fucking couch and watch the game and watch Pablo fucking Vieira or whatever the fuck you call him to come on and change a game.
Terrible.
What I don't understand, Del Boy, is...
Sorry, Darren. Go ahead, Darren.
What I don't understand, Del Boy, is first half of the season, we had all this good attitude. We were smashing into tackles. They were doing huddles. Xhaka was getting everyone up for it and all this. And then we beat Tottenham and Man United, and it was still there. Then we signed Jorginho, right? And when he turned up and I saw Saka saying hello to him in this, you know, they do these videos for the club and everything, Saka looked underwhelmed. You know, it's like, what have we got this Chelsea pensioner arriving at our club for all of a sudden? And all this crap that all these Arteta fans come out, oh, he's got rid of the deadwood and all this. We might have got rid of a couple of bits of deadwood. We're taking deadwood on as well. I don't get it.
It just shows you the like Edu just fucking, like, you know, I'm sorry, he's out of his depth. He's number one for me to go. Get out. You're no good. At the end, like, you give Arteta, he got us to the top of the league. We're on top of the league. Give him the fucking tools he needs. You know what I mean? And what do we get? Jorginho. We all knew this. We all knew. Partey gets injured or Xhaka gets injured. We're fucked. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean?
Del boy, how is it that me, you, Darren, Manny, and all the lads in the chat and on the panel, how is it that we all say back in January that we need a good transfer window to push us forward to win the Premier League? Why did we all say that if Partey gets an injury, that we're finished? How is it that we all said this? How is it that we all saw this? We're not professionals. And now look what's after happening. The transfer window, and I said it to you then, why? Back then, the transfer window has blown our chances of winning the league title. I say this. I also said, going back to the Newcastle game, if you remember, I said the wheels are starting to fall off. I saw us back at the Newcastle game. And I had a fan on your show that wrote in on your show saying that that Martin Keown would put me in my place for speaking out about Martin Keown and that my standards and all, and top 4 was a great achievement. Well, as I said, and I say it again, if you want top 4, that's okay. That's your opinion. If that's what you want and you're happy about it, fair play to you. But I think that my standards are a bit more higher than what your standards are. I want number 1.
Yeah, this is it. Well, like, Central, what do you think? Like, you know, was the team right? The starting team? Would you have played Tierney over Zinchenko?
Sorry, my mic was off. Anyway, so Tierney, yeah, he should have stayed. He should have started, man. Like, I think my theory, this is my conspiracy theory, that the only reason why Arteta is not playing Tierney because it's a bit of an old firm rivalry, because Arteta used to play for Rangers, Tierney used to play for Celtic. It's like Zinchenko's not a left back, man. He should have played in the midfield. Here's my starting 11. Like, and also why Trossard's not starting? Like, why he's on the bench? Just start. Take off Martinelli or scratch that. Play Martinelli up front, and you got Trossard, Martinelli, and Saka. Then you.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
you've got a point. Yeah, no, you've got a really good point. Rest, like, let them have a rest because they're playing for over an hour. They're probably tired. They're playing every game for over an hour. He should say, right, you're going to go on the bench today for a few weeks. I'm going to let Trossard go.
You know what I said to that? I say, fuck him. Tired my hole. We're all working. We all get up in the mornings. We all go to our shit jobs for our shit money. I don't fucking believe in players being tired and all this fucking nonsense. They're all getting 150, 200,000 pounds a week to do a job that they love doing. I love to be a professional footballer because let me tell you, I would train 6 hours to 7 hours a day and I play every single game for that kind of money. They don't realise how lucky they are. They'll be all retired at the age of 35, 36 years of age. They can fucking relax for the rest of their lives. I have to, me personally speaking, this is just me. I have to get up out of bed at 4:30 a.m. every day, Monday to Friday, and work 12-hour shifts. That's just me. Am I tired? Yes, I am. I'm fucked. I'm 45 years of age, but I still have to get up tomorrow morning. So fuck that excuse of them players being tired. Fuck the whole lot. Play every game, every day. For that kind of money, fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. And you've just reminded me, I'm up early myself in the morning. I'm up at 6. I have to fucking go and do my job as well. You know, and I have to go down to the beautiful part of Ireland called Wexford. And I might bump into Kyle Walsh if he's around or if he's not too busy working.
I should be around that boy. We'll meet up and have no coffee.
Exactly. Yeah, look, folks, thanks a million for tuning in tonight. And I'm sorry I had to cut it short, but as I says, I am up very early in the morning and I have a long drive ahead of me and then go and do a day's work. And I'm not on 100 and something grand a week. Can you just give out a quick shout out of your socials and stuff like that?
There is another thing. Sorry, can I just say?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I've just literally quickly looked at the lineup. It's as well that a Mario guy, he was on the bench. I don't know how old he is, but every time he's on the bench, he's never been played.
Well, see, this is the thing. Like, you know,
And
if
even
these-
Reece Nelson, like I remember once
Yes.
he came on like the whole game. I can't remember what match it was, but he banged in a hat trick.
It was 2 goals, and it was Forest at the Emirates.
That was
there
it.
you go.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
I remember I was on the phone to Khan and I said to him, I was like, he's just banged in 2 goals.
Yeah.
It
Look,
was that crazy. But I don't know why he don't bring them on or even give the rest of the players a rest. If they don't like it, deduct their wages. Like normal employers do.
Simple fucking as. You know, I'll talk about that another time. Stuff that frustrate me about the games, you know what I mean? Manny, shout out your
It's
socials
fucking
there real
crazy.
quick. My laptop is nearly dead here, so go
Okay,
ahead.
socials. Instagram, Manny Thangarai 1981. Twitter, Thangarai 1981. YouTube, catch me on a lot of channels over here, especially on my first, my last, my everything, Del Boy Gunner TV. Thanks a lot to everyone who's joined in. Big up to the panelists, Kyle, Central Man, Gemma, and of course, the legend himself, Mr. Sullivan. Good to have you back as always. And thanks a lot to everyone who's joined in the chat. You make this stream what it is. You make this channel what it is. Let's treat each other better. Let's respect one another. Humanity is the most important thing, and football is the big uniter. Thanks very much again. Don't do anything that the 6 of us wouldn't do. I am out, people. Cheers.
Cheers, Manny. Thanks a million. Kyle, go ahead, mate.
You get me on Kyle Walsh Gunner. I hit 160 mark. I'm actually on 161 subscribers now, and I'd like to thank everybody for that. It means everything to me. You will catch me later on tonight or tomorrow giving a reaction on the game, and it ain't going to be nice. I'm out for everyone. So keep an eye out for that video. Del Boy, thanks again, man, for having me on your show. It's always a pleasure. Manny, always great to hear your thoughts. Darren, legend, big up to you, man. And Gemma and Central, big up to you. And everyone on the panel. Thanks very much, lads.
Fair play. Central, go ahead, mate.
Oh yeah, Central Man Network. My channel's on 340 subscribers. Subscribe.
Yes, well done. Fair play, mate. Gemma, do you want to shout out anything?
Yeah, my Instagram name is in the green box. I need some subscribers on YouTube because I don't know how many I've got.
We'll help you along.
But yeah, Arteta out.
Gemma, I thought you were going to say there for a second, declare your love for Karen, but I'll leave that for another day.
Yeah, Valentine's Day was
He's at
yesterday,
work at
mate.
the
That's
moment,
moments
so-
ago. But listen, when you're married and you're in love, every day's Valentine's Day.
Exactly. Darren,
Yeah.
go ahead, mate.
Yeah, Darren Sullivan 49 on Insta. Thanks for having me on again. It's great to vent your displeasure at unfortunate events on the pitch. We will all still support Arsenal, of course,
Exactly.
but you know, it is frustrating when you can see we can be so near, yet we are so far away from Man City and what it needs, you know. So yeah, great to see you link in with me if you can, and hope everybody stays safe and well, and take care. Kyle, Manny, Centralman, Gemma, and Del Boy. Nice one.
Fair play. Cheers, Darren. Thanks a million for coming on, and thanks to
I really
everyone as
hope
well.
I wake up tomorrow from a message from Sky Sports saying Mikel's been sacked. I'll be so happy.
Look, going to start flying any minute.
Thanks a million, everyone, for tuning in, and every one of you in the chat and stuff like that, and leaving your comments. I really do appreciate it. Please hit the like button before you leave, and subscribe if you're not already. I'm going to be. I might do something tomorrow. I have something up my sleeve. Just keep an eye out on the channel. On Friday night, I'm going to Ireland's League of Ireland is starting. It's the Premier League of Ireland, like, you know, and I'm going to be going to a lot of the football matches and going to a lot of the grounds, and I'm going to do vlogs and everything like that. So please do check them out. It's going to be interesting. The League of Ireland runs on into the summertime when the Premiership is stopped. This football keeps going. So it's something to watch and something to do, you know, and I'm looking forward to doing that. And I'm doing that with my 2 boys as well. So please do check it out.
Do some scouting, Del. Yeah, I think he's just lost his, you know,
Lost his
his
connection.
his battery,
Yep.
Yeah. So to all of you who've joined in once again, thank you all very much indeed. To everyone in the chat, thank you for joining in. And as our dear Mr. Healy would say, take care and God bless every one of you. Good night,
See you
everyone.
later.
See you later.
I knew well that had happened. It got cut off. But no, I just want to say thanks a million for everyone for tuning in and stuff like that. Apologies I had to leave. As it says, my battery and all of my laptop is gone and stuff like that. But thanks a million for everyone for dropping comments in and stuff like that. And as it says, please do hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already. So keep an eye on the channel. More stuff to come. Thanks a million, everyone. Take care and God bless you all. And let's try to get back on track.